every event.
Okay.
The first event we have to discuss, that is the search unit. In the entire event flow, the search unit will fire first. When is it fired? This event is just generated just before search dialog, add dialog, or data entry dialog. All dialogs are nothing but a search page. Add, data entry, search dialog, whatever it may be. That is the search page. Just observe the search page. The search page is holding two tabs. The first tab is search, second tab is add. The first tab will give you the option to search in the database by using a key field, by using the search key. If you click on your component, you will see on search page. There, the first tab label is find an existing value. The second tab label is add a new value. By using the first tab, we can hit the database and collect the information which are there in the database. The second tab will allow us to add a new value. This is the search page. This is the data entry dialog, search dialog, and add dialog. But what they are saying one word. Sorry, one second. I will start now. They are saying only one, that is search unit will fire before all these dialogs. That means search unit will fire before the search page display. And coming to the next slide, associated in two places, that is record fields and components records. Associated with all such key fields, there is a restriction for the search unit, that is, search unit won't trigger from component interface. Component interface is a tool. And one more restriction, we can say it's a suggestion. We can't use do model component, transfer, and transfer page in search. Means all these functions will perform an action from transfer action from one page to another page, one component to another component, like that. Even
what is do model component?
Do model and do model component is also what we can say it's special functions. We can say do model component, think time functions. Think time functions. They will helps us to move our navigation from one place to another place. But nowadays we are not using the do model component like that.
Okay.
Number of other functions are there. And one thing, just they are reminding sorry, just they are trying to conclude one statement. Don't use these type of functions. Why? Why? Because it's not a problem. There is no meaning in that. To use the functions in that specified area, there is no meaning in it. Why? Because you are working in the search unit. Search unit will fire before the search page display. Even you are not in a position to display the search page as of now. How do you transfer the things from one page to another page, one component like that? Then, as per the PPT, they are saying one word, search unit will fire before search page display. Can we prove it? First of all, can we check it? Is there any option for that? To check the things? Exactly. I want to know, is the search init firing before the page display? First of all, forget about the coding. Forget about the code what we are going to write. Just I want to check. That means I want to debug the things now. You can say it's debugging, testing. I want to test. Search init is firing before the page, before the search page display. Okay, there is a function in PeopleSoft. There is a function win message and one more function message box. Win message and message box we can use to track the things. We can use to debug the coding. Okay, we know where we can write the search init. In record field, we can write the search init. This is the record field. This is the search init. Double click the search init. Here, this is the record field search init. Here I am writing a function win message. It's a PeopleSoft daily word messaging function. Here I am writing record level search init. Just save it. Just save it. Now, as per the direction given in the PPT, this people code should fire before the search page display. Fine. Now, whenever I'm coming back to my navigation, if I click on this component, then it should fire the search init. Record level search init. Win message is firing. We are trying to enter into a component. Search page is not displayed in front of us. Before that, what's happening? A win message is firing. That means there is a conclusion. Yes, search init is firing before the page display. Search page display. Search page display. Then, what type of coding we can write in search init? What type of coding? We have an option search init is firing before the search page display. Then here Vani, I am asking you one question. Let's take it as an assumption. What type of coding, what type of functionality we can include in search init? Just for an assumption. Vani? You are on mute.
If the user has access or not, like, the page privileges.
Mm-hmm.
Like as soon
Okay.
as like try to open that page, you get those messages like you don't have access to those component or
You can do it. No issues in that. Normally, that can be done by security.
yes.
That can be done by security. The security concept we can perform by using the permission list, user IDs, and roles. You are absolutely right, we can do it. But just for an example, I want to hide this name. from the search option. I want to hide this name from the search option. Then, yes, there is two methodologies. The first methodology, I can uncheck my alternate search key for my name. Then automatically it will disappear from here. But no, I don't want to disturb my record field properties. Why? Because if this record is using in some other components as a search record, then it will give issues in all other areas. Then I want to hide the name from the search. Just concentrate on these three lines, one by one, very important lines. Three conditions. What's our client requirement? He don't want to see the name as a search option on the search page. This is the requirement. This requirement will fall under which general area? Only one general area, that is during search process. Why? Because we are in the very initial stage. Then in search process, what are all the events are firing? Search init and search save. Among these two events, which event is firing before the search page display? Why? Because once the search page is displayed in front of the user, there is no meaning in that after you are hiding the name. No, it's not possible. Before displaying the search page to the user, you have to hide the name. Understood my point?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Then we understood, okay, search init is the appropriate event. That means we successfully completed the first two steps. What is the first step? Understood the client requirement. The second step, identifying the event by using these methodologies. Coming to the search init, okay, we confirmed one thing, record level search init is firing. Okay, fine. I'm commenting this statement. Now I want to hide the particular name. Just drag and drop. Just drag and drop. Dot visible equal to false. I'm hiding the name. Just check the functionality. There is no name. It's hidden. In this way, we can perform the things by first step, we have to identify what is the client requirement. In the second step, we have to identify in which event we are going to write the code. And okay, one more thing. Okay, we have two search units. One is in the record level, second one is in the component level. At a time, both search units are firing or not. And I'm having it up. Then better provide a win message. Win message. Record level. Search unit. Then the second place is the component. Open the component and go to the people code. Then write the people code in component record. Search it. Here I'm placing component record level search it. First of all, we will investigate one thing, which will fires first, which will fires later. If both are firing, record level search unit is firing first, and the second part is the component record level search unit. That means both events are firing. You can choose any one. Then a question will arise. What is the difference? What is the difference of writing code in the record level and component record level? Which is suitable? Which is suitable? Then it's a very good question. Just observe the record. This is the record and this is the component. This record we can use in number of components. Number of components. There is no restriction. That means whatever the code you are writing within this component, within this record, can be applicable for all the components wherever you are using this record. Yes, there is a possibility. No, it's not a possibility. It's a must. Whatever the code you are writing, record level, it can be applicable in all the areas wherever you are using this particular record. If you are writing in the component level, this particular coding will applicable only for your component. Then, by these statements, you can say one thing: yes, component level is suitable for us. Exactly, component level is suitable for us. Then, knowing that already some code is written in the record field level, I want to add some more code, but that particular code should fire only for my component. I don't want to fire in all of the components. That means, okay, for example, this particular win message, I want to fire only for my component. Can I restrict that? Exactly.
Yes.
This is the thing we can call it as object-oriented. Oops, concept. If, what will be the coding, Vani?
If component XYZ underscore EMP underscore com, then trigger that win message.
Exactly. If component, then we have a special function, percentile component. What it will do, it will help us which component you are logging on. Then, and if. And if. What we are conveying a message, if the component is XYZ EMP component, then only please fire the message. You will see the message again in the record level. If you are placing not code, it means you want to fire that particular message. If you are not accessing XYZ component. Then now let's try one more time. You won't see that particular message record level section. It is displaying component record level section directly. That means what we written here, we written component specific coding in the record level. These are all the things we can perform in people code, section and event. Then Coming to the next event, we will remove that one. The next event, even here also they are giving an example in the PPT. If you wish to practice, you can practice that example. They are applying a default value for the employee ID, and they are using the gray option to make the employee IDs visible.
So gray, you can use that. You used visible, right?
Gray is nothing but you are making a field is zero.
Yeah, like the same as you used that name, visible.
Visible and invisible, you can say, you can directly appear and disappear.
Okay.
Gray means always it will appear, but in read only.
Oh.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Coming to the next event, that is search save. Just for a conclusion, once the search entry is completed in order, search init, what will happen? Nothing. Search init completed successfully. The meaning of that statement is a search page displayed in front of the user. That's it. If you are facing any issues in the search init, even the search page won't appear for you. If the search init is completed successfully, the meaning of the statement is, okay, search page is displayed in front of the user. Exactly. Okay, fine. Here we completed the search init. That means we are able to see the search page now. That's it. The next event is the search save. When is it fired? To control processing after search key values are entered. Here, search key values, employee ID, your name, whatever, search key values are entered. But before the search based on these keys is executed, okay, you enter things. You enter the things like this. When the search will execute, whenever you clicked on the search. That's it. Whenever you click on the search, then only the search will execute. That means the purpose of the statement, the meaning of the statement is, whenever you click on the search, then only search save will fire. How we can say search save completed successfully? Whenever you see the search results, then only we can say search save completed successfully. That means when the search save will fire, and we click on the search page. That's it. The next slide. The same. Search init and search save both are available in two places in the code fields and component search records. It will execute in all such key fields on the search dialog. Restrictions. Just observe the statement carefully. Search save doesn't fire when values are selected from the search list. Where is the search list? Here is the search list. Once you click on the search save completed successfully, these are the search results. What they're saying? Search save doesn't fire when the values are selected from the search list. It means once the search list is displayed in front of you, the meaning of the condition is search save completed successfully. There is no more search save. Once you clicked on this, once you selected any one of these, some other events will fire. Some other functionality will start. Set save completed successfully before itself. Once the search results are displayed in front of you, the meaning of it is set save completed successfully. That's it. Restriction. It won't run from a component interface. Just remember these words that I've explained in the component interface level. Okay, we can create our own requirement here. As of now, without giving anything in the employee ID or employee name, we are clicking on search, it is giving the search results. Now, as a client, you are asking a question, Venkat, my component is holding thousands of employees. If I'm not giving anything in the employee, if I'm directly clicking on search, it is taking too much of time to display the results. And it is causing some performance issues. Please restrict my user. Otherwise, please fire an error message to my user if he is giving. Otherwise, if he is leaving, employee is null and he is clicking on search. That means basic you are trying to enter into the employee.
Like,
that means if the user is not giving anything in employee and he is clicking on search, then you want to fire one error message to the user. Understood the requirement, Pooja? Sorry, Vani?
Yes.
Yes. That means here what is the client requirement? Client is expecting an error message. Whenever the user leaving the employee is null and he is clicking on the search. Here, one important thing, he is expecting a validation. That means he wants to validate the content of employee. After that, what he is trying to say, he is expecting a message or error message or warning comes. Then, this is the requirement of the client. He is expecting to fire one error message in search. As per the functionality, it is falling under general area, that is during search process. During search process, we have only two events, search init and search save. Search init, it is an initiation event. There is no validation. There is no meaning for validation. Why? Because it is firing before the search was displayed. There is no meaning to write error and warning messages in search init. Now coming to the search save, yes, it is the appropriate event to write the error message. Okay, go ahead and write the things. Here I want to write the code in my search save. Okay, before writing it, what type of coding we are expecting? First of all, what type of coding we are expecting? We are expecting a validation. That means we can place an if condition. We can place the if condition. Employee set save. The if condition is like this. If employee is null, in general, we will write the condition like this. Error, please enter employee. Okay. We can add it is a mandatory field. It's a mandatory field. Fine. Error statement we written. We checked if the employee is null, then I'm checking. Is it firing or not? Now click on search without giving anything in employee. Exactly. It's displaying please enter employee. it is a mandatory. Yes, it is executing the error message as per our expectations. But I have a concern. I have a question here. What is that? My client is expecting only this statement. My client is expecting only this statement. What is this? People code program executed an error statement which has produced this message. Your client will ask you one question. What is this? I don't want to see all these things in my execution. I want to see only one statement, whatever I'm expecting. But this is the people code behavior. What we did, we are first validating the contents of the field. If the contents of the field is not matching with the validation or not past the validation, we are firing error message. Then here, can we avoid this condition? Exactly, we can do it. And here, a new concept will come. That is, we can call it as message catalogs. Message catalogs are message catalogs is holding two main attributes: message set number and message number 2. Where is the navigation purpose? So, where is the navigation purpose? I want to set a separate message for my transaction. Go to the home. Do you know this concept, Ronnie?
Yeah, I mean, briefly.
I mean, do you know what is the message catalog, what is the message set number, and what is the message number?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a generic, like you can use it wherever you want, like you can create a message number with a, like, message what you want to add, then you can use that number in your code.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Okay, the navigation for the message catalog is People Tools. Within the People Tools, we have a navigation button, Utilities. Without using message catalogs also we can complete this transaction.
What about win message? Can we use win message like instead of
Win message is nothing but it's a think time function. It's a think time function. Okay, it will gives you like this. Win message. What it will do? Okay, first let me complete about the message catalogs. People Tools, Utilities. Within the utilities we have administration. Within the administration you have the message catalog. The message catalog is based on these two conditions, message set number and message number. Within the message set number you can have multiple message numbers. In my idea, in PeopleSoft, 19,999 message set numbers are used by the PeopleSoft from 20,000 onwards. You can use it. Okay, add a new value. You can give 25,000, it's your wish. Message set number. It's already there. Okay, then use 26,000. It's your wish. Any message set number you can use it. There, okay, custom messages. The first message earlier is error. Here I am giving employee is a mandatory field. Please enter before click on search. Just say it. Now, what is the parameters for my message now? My message parameters are 26,000 is my message set number, 1 is my message number. Okay, fine. First we will go and see what is the bin message is doing there. And morning, from by tomorrow morning, is there any possibility to attend the session?
Morning?
Yeah. Why? Because tomorrow evening from your time, I'm not available. I'm planning a long journey.
Morning.
That's why. Go ahead.
Morning I go to work, so.
You are in Eastern timings or Central?
Yeah, Eastern.
Eastern. Early mornings also I don't have any problem for me, 6:30 or 7 or 7:30 for you. If you are feeling it's okay.
Not possible because I leave around 7.
Oh. Okay, why? Because yesterday's session is not happened and tomorrow I am not available. That is the reason I am asking if I want to cover something. If you are available in this morning, coming morning, then we can cover something. Okay, think over it and just drop me one email.
Sure.
If you are available.
Okay.
In your time, I have a meeting at 9 o'clock Eastern. Before that, I can take the session.
Okay. So that's
if you're just think over it and let me know after that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we written a bin message in the form of error. We will see what will happen. Here I am clicking on search without giving anything in my employee. Please enter employee. It's a mandatory field, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're absolutely right. It is firing as per the client expectations.
But it's
Then,
the stage.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Okay.
Then, what is the use of message catalog? Without giving message catalog entries, without creating a message catalog entry, as per your directions, we simply written a bin message function in the form of error, and we are getting the result as expected. Then, what is the purpose of message catalog? Yes, there is a purpose. You observe one thing? True. True is the message, the bin message functionality. Error is true. Okay. To avoid such type of conditions, I am writing message get text. This is a functionality. This is a function, PeopleSoft predefined function. And my message parameters are 26,000, 1. If nothing is found in that particular parameters, I want to display message not found. We will see what will happen? What is the function we are using? Message get text. We are getting the text from this particular message, the parameters are 36,001. We will see how it will behave now. Click on search. Employee ID is a mandatory field. Please enter before click on search. This is the meaningful message as per the client expectations. Without giving, okay, if you are giving any wrong parameter, okay, by mistake you give it like this, it's a typo, then what will happen? There is no such type of message available in these parameters. Then message not found. That means if nothing is giving, you are not giving an exact parameter, this message is displayed. Then a question will arise, Venkat, can we have a dummy message set number here? Dummy message set number and dummy message number. I can implement my word like this, employee is mandatory. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. I'm sure it will work. Then we will check once. By giving a wrong parameters which are not existed, then also it will give you, it won't come money, just forget about it, it won't come, it's a server problem. This will come, employees. As per the client expectations, you are performing the things by giving it dummy message set number and message number. Then, what is the purpose of message catalog? Exactly, there is a meaning. Why? Because you are developing a project now. As per the client expectations, you are doing some changes or you are doing some validations. And your client is expecting the error message at the time of search. Okay, you are performing. You are performing. Then, once you left the project, okay, you completed your development. Client expecting to change the error message text. He is expecting, okay, this is not suitable. I want to add something for that. Then he needed a developer to open the application designer, to open the people code, to do the changes. He needed a developer. If you are developing that particular error message in the form of message catalogs, then there is no developer required. He can go with navigation, people tools, utilities, administration. You can open that particular message and you can update message text. Like this. This is 26,000 and this is 1. This is an exact message. Okay. Now, if I want to change the message text, I will navigate through this condition. People tools. Are you getting my point, Vani?
Mm-hmm.
Any doubts?
No. In that message catalog, there was error, that sessions.
That error?
Yeah, you selected error, right? Like there was
Severity. Message severity. We can call it as a severity. What type of message you are creating there? Even, okay, if you are creating, it's a warning message, but you can turn up that warning message into error here. Just it's a identification, which type of message you are creating. It's a warning message or error message. I'll show you here. If we are using the exact parameters, 26,001, and there is a possibility to change the message by navigating here. Enter employee. Severity of the message. It's a cancel message, or warning, like 4 types of severities are there. Then come back and try to fire it. As a user, I changed my message text by navigating the message catalogs. Now here, I want to change the text here. Sorry, already changed. I want to text by using match. Now, click on search. Employee ID is mandatory. Enter employee. That means, if you are creating a message by using this message catalogs, how many times user want to modify, he can modify by navigating into the message catalog. This is the error type. Okay, as per your saying, okay, sorry. As per your saying, if you want to perform, it's a warning. Warning, what will happen? As of now, error is restricting the transaction to move further. But warning won't restrict you. It will allow you to continue the transaction, but it will give you just a warning like this. Warning. Employee ID is a mandatory field, enter employee ID. If you click on OK, the transaction will continue and it will display the results. You understood the difference between error and warning?
Yes.
Very important difference. Why? Because it depends on your client requirement, which type of message he wants to display. He wants to display error message or warning message.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay, up to here, I will stop the session. Why? Because if I'm moving further, maybe you will confuse at the very starting level of people code. Just try to practice these two events. Search init and search save. That means by completing these two events, we completed one general area, that is search process. In the next session onwards, we will start with before page display. That is one more general functionality, general area. But before moving into that further, please try to complete these two events practice. Search init and search save. Just follow the recordings and try to complete this. Okay, Bani?
Yeah.
Okay. If you are feeling better, okay.
What?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Tomorrow morning, I don't think I can come because
Okay, that's what I'm saying. No need to hurry. Just in your free time, if you are ready to attend before 9 o'clock, just drop me an email.
Sure.
Otherwise, we will meet on Monday evening in your time.
Monday. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Venkat, can you send me your email like on that day, like you sent and the session got closed, so couldn't cooperate.
What email?
Your email ID, you know, with like however you want to send me this recording, right?
No, I'm sending into by using my personal email ID only. Training.PeopleSoft.
So that's your, okay, fine.
That's mine only. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
The organizer